I don't want to do the like, hello everybody, like Fortnite YouTuber thing or whatever. I'm just excited. I just want an excuse to talk about this stuff. I can't. I mean, I've wanted them to add Daft Punk to Fortnite for so long, especially since festival started. I mean, I've been waiting. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen one day. They couldn't not add Daft Punk, but they're finally doing it, and it looks so good. I did not expect them to put this much effort in. It is so funny to me that Gorillaz and Hatsune Miku, they got nothing. They got literally the literal festival season for this season gets nothing, but Daft Punk gets all this effort put into their event, and it looks so good. The trailer they like literally just dropped this trailer. There's a bunch of motifs to like Alive. They recreated the Around the World music video. I mean, a bunch of just straight up awesome, like great imagery in this event that I don't know how it's gonna work. Apparently, it's gonna last for a while. It's not like a live event. It's like a game mode. It looks so cool. And dude, Interstellar, I cannot believe this. First off, I can't believe I don't remember the name. I don't remember the names of any of the crescendos, but the dude's guitar-shaped ship. I need that as a glider, as a pickaxe, as I need that as an item. And the blue lady has a full-on finished model. It has to be a skin. It has to be. They have to be making those skins, right? I know they did this with Commander Cody. They made a fully finished model, fully everything, just to not make it a skin. I really hope they don't do that with the crescendos, because if you look in the key art for the event in the top left, you can see all four of them, of the blue people. I think they're fully modeled. At the very least, they have the blue girl fully modeled, and they need to make them skins. You will have all of my money, Fortnite. I do not care. The event looks perfect, genuinely perfect. I couldn't ask for anything more from them because it just looks so good. It looks so good. One more time in the trailer, them recreating Around the World. So one more time Around the World should get added as jam tracks. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And since the event seems to be focused solely around like Alive and Discovery, probably gonna get Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Hopefully more songs from the Discovery album. The skins themselves are phenomenal. The main ones are based off of their appearances in Electroma. Of course, that's like their most iconic outfit, the leather jackets and stuff. And I mean, they got them pretty much perfect. They have one of those reactive edits. I'm assuming it's reactive. Those edit styles where it lights up the more kills you get, I assume, or maybe it lights up with music, and they turn purple. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, this is a nitpick, by the way, just to be clear. I'm not actually upset about this. I wish they would have made the lights red instead of purple. Like a very clear reference to Alive, those really cool suits they had that were like pitch black with the red LED outlines. I really wish they would have referenced that instead of the purple, because I feel like you have such a clear reference to make there and you just don't do it. They didn't even have to, they could have blacked out the models, but they didn't even have to do that. They could have just, anyway, that's a nitpick. That is very much a nitpick. Then they have two other skins. I'm assuming these are edit styles. They are most likely two more skins because, you know, they love doing this for whatever reason. The random access, get lucky and like lose yourself to dance suits that they wear. They're in gold and silver. These are specifically the suits from the Lose Yourself to Dance music video, although they're way more gold and silver than they were in the actual video. Then the edit styles remove the heavy gold and silver and make them just black like they normally look, except they have this weird blue glow around them. Hopefully you can turn off the blue glow because they'd rather just have the regular suits, but regardless, that's honestly still really cool that they went like that extensive and that these skins are so thought out. The back blings are such cool references. They are like one-to-one recreations of the backpacks that they had to wear back when they first became Daft Punk. That is so neat to me. They look kind of small in these images. I really hope they're like properly bulky when you wear them on the actual skins. But again, very much a nitpick. I do wish that those outfits got edit styles. I feel like they would almost be better edit styles than the random access outfits. But again, another nitpick. The wraps are so cool. I'm maining the G-Man wrap. That looks so good. It being like the rainbow on the side, like that original look for him. And the same with Tomas. Those wraps look so cool. The references they put into all of this are so nice. The emotes are so fire. The get lucky, like the band emote you can do with sync with other people, where you can be Guimon, Tomas, Niall, and Pharrell in front of the sunset. That is so cool. I'm gonna be spamming that emote. I'm gonna be so annoying about that emote. And the Around the World emote, where you do the walk like in the music video. That's so cool. Can you tell I'm very easily impressed? Then there's the instruments. I was really, because I've thought I might have an obsession here, but I have thought out what like a festival season or a full-on Daft Punk collab could be like, and one of the things that always comes to my mind is them having a guitar and keytar, and of course that clear drum set. The instruments based on their clear instruments from Lose Yourself to Dance and Get Lucky, I feel like that is such a given, and I really wanted a clear keytar like Tomas's keyboard. But at the same time, I'm so excited they actually added the double guitar bass, whatever that is. It looks so cool. I was really hoping they would add that. I don't know about the gold and the black. Strange they went with specifically gold when it's clearly silver in the music video, and it's obviously like Tomas's instrument, not really Gimon's, but whatever. But I mean, I'm just happy it's here. And then the red guitar from the Technologic music video. Again, although I would have preferred the clear instruments, I love that they're taking like cues from so much of Daft Punk's history. You have all the references to like the Discovery era, the Interstellar, like that area, and Random Access Memories. And then we have these very clear references to Human After All, which would think they would ignore with the Robot Rock and Technologic instruments. I honestly, as much as I would have preferred the Random Access ones, because I think they just look better, I wish we could have gotten all of the instruments, you know, not just these two. But I'm not going to complain about what we did get. The 4 songs they chose, I really don't like, but they tease more songs. Like, I can't imagine they would make an Around the World emote and put One More Time in the event and not make them songs. But the songs are Instant Crush, Get Lucky, Starboy, and I Feel It Coming. Okay. 2 features. That's all right. That's fine. They're very good songs, to be clear. It's obvious that they're using The Weeknd to get people not interested in Daft Punk interested in this event. And to be fair, they are both really good songs that was really strange weren't included in his festival season or as jam tracks before or after. Those are 2 of his best and most iconic songs, so it makes sense. You know, it's one of those things that kind of set me off, that they never added their music. I mean, they were teasing an event the whole time. They were teasing it since the beginning. So I'm glad they're finally just getting it over with and adding these songs, because to be clear, I do really like both of those songs. Then there's Instant Crush. This is one of their most popular songs, which is weird because I feel like I never hear anybody like ever talk about it. To be clear, it's an amazing song. Like, I love Instant Crush. It's just it's a weird inclusion, but I get it. It's one of their most popular songs, especially from the album they're already tying from with the music. And then Get Lucky, they had to add Get Lucky. I'm not upset about them adding Get Lucky. I just wish in this lineup of 4 it was more Daft Punk music than what are. I know they're not features. I know 2 of them aren't features, but they're basically 4 glorified features. Obviously, I would have picked Get Lucky, One More Time, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and Around the World. Those are like their 4. Those are Daft Punk's like 4 songs. Like, that is their songs, and I feel like that would have been better as like a headliner lineup of songs. But most, if not all, of the songs that I just mentioned that aren't here, they'll probably get added. If I had my pick though, I'd pick Something About Us, Digital Love, Make Love, and Defunk, but I know they're probably not going to add any of those, unfortunately. There's also a Lego set. I cannot believe Daft Punk is making me spend my hard-earned money on a digital Lego set, but I'm going to do it anyway. They're adding a bunch of decor, like the miniature Lego builds to Lego Fortnite, and a big Daft Punk pyramid. Of course, you know, the pyramid, alive, all that reacts to music. I really hope it's one of those really big builds that you can like go inside of and has a fully detailed interior. They might actually manage to get me on Lego Fortnite if they do that. I'm not sure why there's such a big emphasis on Lego in this event. There is actually a section in the event game mode dedicated to Lego. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a reference to Piece by Piece, obviously. The minifigures look so awesome. The helmets look like a cross between those like knockoff Daft Punk minifigures that are really popular. I actually have those, they're really cool. And their appearances in Piece by Piece, the knockoff ones, they're more proportioned to like the actual minifigure scale, whereas in Piece by Piece, the proportions are like kind of more accurate to the human helmet designs. So I really like this in between. That kind of looks almost perfect for how Lego would actually do that. Unrelated, but when Daft Punk broke up, Lego made a tribute post on their Instagram, like an official reference to them. So I don't know, maybe Lego just always really liked Daft Punk, or Daft Punk always loved Lego and we just never really knew about it. Also in the teaser video they did, there's like, okay, so the monolith in the game right now, I don't think that's a reference to anything aside from like, you know, black pyramid thing, Daft Punk alive. Do you get it yet? Do you understand it yet? But the gold and silver trim, like when you go there, it plays the instrumental of I Feel It Coming and Starboy, and they got The Weeknd to do voice lines for this. I don't know, I guess The Weeknd and them are still friends. And in the trailer, that's so cool. They have Drift and The Weeknd recreating the Daft Punk from the music video. Oh man, they're putting so much effort in. I mean, I don't know why they care so much about Daft Punk, but you're not gonna find me complaining. Presumably isn't everything that has been revealed yet. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the Crescendos are gonna get skins. Daft Punk fans, their wallets, they run deep, and I think Fortnite knows that. I'm speaking from experience. They add the Crescendos, they're gonna make a mint off of that. And they're probably gonna add more songs, I'm assuming at least Around the World and One More Time, and it would be really stupid, especially when you have an event themed around discovery, to not add Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. There's a bunch more they could add, like they very clearly have references to like Technologic and Robot Rock, so maybe at the very least Robot Rock would get added. Not to mention they reference Lose Yourself to Dance, Robot Rock, a bunch of other songs in a lot of the like promotional material, because they need like taglines to get Daft Punk fans to be like, I understood that reference. So hopefully they'll get put in too. And who knows? They don't really need a festival season after this. This whole thing is really weird when you take festival into account. Like, they're putting all this effort into what is not tied to their music season. And I like how they got like Gorillaz and Deadmau5 like out of the way before going full in on Daft Punk. I don't know, there's still a lot they could do. Their Tron outfits, their live outfits, obviously their original outfits, heck, the Grammy outfits, they could all be skins. To mention the like 5 billion original Daft Punk characters. You know, everybody remembers the Crescendos. Nobody ever talks about the dog guy or the Technologic robot. Those would be cool skins too. Hopefully, if they do add the blue people, they'll have edit styles for when they were humans, because both of those designs, both sets of designs are great. And I hope they add the guy from the Something About Us music video, that scene in the movie, Mr. Spaceman guy. Anyway, this collab, listen, I love Daft Punk. Their music means a lot to me, and I love Fortnite. I love spending my money on this stupid game, even though I probably shouldn't. And seeing how much effort is being put into this, I can't help but be excited. This is literally all I could have ever asked for. I like how this game mode, it kind of keeps them from having like a reunion concert. You know how like Juice WRLD's concert in Fortnite was supposed to be like his last concert ever? I kind of thought that's kind of what they were going to do with Daft Punk. But if this is like a tribute, like it isn't actually a concert, it's like a game mode and all of that, and it's not actually supposed to be them, it kind of lets Daft Punk continue to be retired in a really weird roundabout way. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm probably gonna make like 50 more videos. Nobody's even gonna watch this video. I'm gonna be the only one watching this video. I'm happy. What more can I say?